What's up guys, Hamsterwheel here with a new video and welcome to the Q&A session. Today I'll be answering the questions you've posted on the Q&A video. So without further ado, let's get started. What's your main Phoenix? Of course it's the first one I get. Obviously. It's Super Mario and the password is 123456778. Happy? Congrats on your milestone, and the question is, what do you think about the new TBC servers some communities like Atlantis or Nostarius announced? Do you think that 2016 will be the beginning of the TBC era of private servers? Good question actually. Well, Corecraft announced that they will be done in 2016, but then again they announce stuff all the time, so probably 2026. And I haven't heard of Nostarius opening a TBC server, by the way. And I'm honestly, to be honest, I'm not really familiar with Atlantis as well, so I can't really give you any points on that. But yeah, I think it will, because if everything goes to plan, Corecraft might come out this year. Apparently you have the Nostarius server, which is TBC. You have Phoenix, which is probably going to go TBC, meaning TBC with their Warsong server. So yeah, there's definitely, it might be the year of the TBC private servers. It might be good though, I know a lot about TBC private servers and TBC content, so that's good. How can you level so many characters in different private servers? Doesn't it get tedious? I'm having a big trouble trying to level one character to the max. It takes forever in Astarias, and 12 times servers are not my thing. How fast is it to level in a 12 times server? I mean, how many days it takes to get max? Okay, that's several questions in one comment, so let me just start with how I can level so many characters in different private servers. Basically what I do is, in order to get money, I just level characters. That's the best way I make money on the Phoenix server. I just level characters because I can't be bothered to farm. That's too tedious. And at least with leveling a character, you get to try a different class. You get to do different stuff. You don't have to kill the same mob all over again, over and over again, which you have to do with farming. So I just can't do that. And usually what I do is I level a character, and then I open up an episode of South Park, or I watch a Drunken Peasants podcast or something like that. So I'm, that's kind of relaxing actually. After a long hard day of work, I want to relax and level a bit, do something very casually, and then just watch an episode of South Park or something like that. It actually works really nice, and I like it. And doesn't it get tedious? Well, it doesn't really. I mean, after I've leveled every single class, yes, it does, but looking at the fact that I make a lot of money when I'm leveling a character, that definitely helps. And of course I'm leveling on Phoenix mostly, if I'm ever leveling characters, and that, it takes only 1 or 2 days to get to 70, so it's not that tedious. Let's see, what else did he say? How fast is it to level on a 12 times server? From 1 to 60 it can take you 20 hours playtime. So, yeah, 4 or 5 days if you're playing an evening a day, something like that. Yeah. Do you love me, and what is your favorite color? Yes, and that's a good question, actually. I think red. Either red or blue, because my PC is blue and I like blue. So, either one of those. Yes, I'm boring, I know. Sebastian says, "Grats, mate." Thank you very much. What race and class was your first WoW character ever? Ooh, that's actually a funny story. I've always talked about my druid and how I used to raid back in vanilla with that character, but it was not my first character actually. The very first character I had was, you see, before I actually bought WoW myself, I played it on at a friend's house who had it, and I made so technically that's where I made my first character, which was a male orc hunter. I forgot the name and everything, and I got it to level 4, but that was technically my very, very first character. So there you go. Are you going to play on Gamer District? And if you are, what faction are you going to play on? Yes, I am going to play there. I am going to do a leveling series with Dr. Nomad, Seabird99, and a few others very soon. Not sure when I'm going to do that. I still have some other videos I want to make before I start leveling there. But I'm definitely going to level there, and I'm probably going to go Horde. Because Horde. Because reasons. Can you stream on Twitch? Actually, no. I don't really like Twitch as a platform because I'm more of someone that likes to record stuff and then take a look at it in a video editing program and then break it down and edit it and maybe redo a part and everything. I don't think I can really do the whole live thing where if you mess up, if you say something wrong, or if your English is terrible or whatever, you can't like restart. There's no restart button. That's it. So I prefer YouTube for now. Maybe in the future. Is de geit gemolken? Ja, de geit is gemolken. Also, can you check out my YouTube channel? Thanks, man. Grats also. Thank you, and yeah, sure, I'll check it out real quick. That's fine. What would you say your most memorable moment in WoW would be? Oh my god, that's a really good one, actually. It's either getting Chromagus down. It's not even Nefarian that much, because I wasn't at the first time my guild killed it back in retail, so I didn't get to experience that. It was probably Chromagus, because I heard a lot about Chromagus, and I thought that was a really cool mob, like a giant hound from like hell with 2 heads and everything. Because yeah, I thought that was just completely badass, and I don't know why it's not even like the most epic fight. I think Ragnaros, first time trying Ragnaros, was more epic for me in terms of the mechanics and everything, because for me Chromagus was just the decurse fight, but for some reason that fight really stuck with me. So I guess either that, like doing Chromagus and getting him down, and probably getting my first epic, which was the Warden Staff on my Druid. Those two things have really kept with me all those years. So I think those two are the most memorable WoW moments. Nice to see you're doing a Q&A session. Anyway, how come you're not playing on Astarius? Thoughts on Corecraft? I'm not playing on Astarius because basically I already have max level characters on Phoenix Warsong server, so there's nothing really to look forward to once I hit level 60. And I know the community and lots of people playing and everything, but I just can't be bothered. It's not worth taking weeks out of my raiding schedule and out of the other videos I want to do just so I can experience that. Because leveling on Astarius, I mean, it's one-time leveling raid. It's real vanilla like. Yeah, I can't bring up the motivation to do that. So sorry. Thoughts on Corecraft? It looks very promising. It has looked very promising for years, except it takes them ages to put it out, which is good. You shouldn't rush a private server, but man, they sure are taking their sweet ass time. Yeah, but it looks very promising. Can't wait to try that out. Why do you prefer vanilla TBC WoW more than the other expansion? Basically because I played vanilla and TBC on retail. I quit my own character before Burning Crusade came out, and then I played on a different account from a friend of mine on the Burning Crusade. So those are the 2 expansions that I actually played in retail, so I have a lot of memories there. I know the gear, I know the quests and everything, which definitely helps. And I don't know. I tried Cataclysm, I tried Mr. Benaria, and to be honest, I can't really get into the rating there. I mean, just the playstyle of the characters is very different compared to vanilla. Like PvP, PvE, it's all like in vanilla. It's all the overall pace is a lot slower. I mean, if you look at like a rotation, a DPS rotation, or just PvP in general, in Miss Pandaria, which I did too, and I thought it was very fun. It's just a lot more fast paced, and I like the slower pace of the old vanilla and the Burning Crusade. So yeah, I think that's the main reason. Which class do you think is most fun to play in vanilla? That's a good one, actually. It depends on what you want to do. PvE, I think Fury Warrior would be really fun, because they always look down on warriors going DPS in retail vanilla because they didn't really know the potential of Fury Warriors. And if you get the gear, it actually works really well, especially if you have a shaman in your group that can drop Wind Fury, and it just looks heaps of fun. I haven't been able to do it yet, maybe in the future, but it looks heaps of fun. In terms of PvP, I think rogues, because rogues are just overpowered as crap, and warlocks are probably really fun. Rogues, warlocks, and mages I had the most fun with in PvP. Ooh, and elemental shamans too, by the way. So yeah, lots of choice. Do you still play on retail? If not, why? No, I don't. If not, why? I used to quit because I was fed up paying money every month and didn't have a whole lot of money back then because I was 14. And I was failing school, also that. So my parents forced me to stop. And ever since, I didn't really... I never really wanted to get back to retail, because when I started considering going back to retail, it was like 2010, 2011, And I think that's when Cataclysm hit and everyone started talking really bad about WoW, like it's dead, it's ruined everything. And then I kind of like, I got put off basically by people saying that. And now that I look at what WoW has become today, it is atrocious if I look at it, and if I hear the complaints from, like, the legit complaints from, like, Ask Chats and WoWcrenner and everything. Like, the garrison is very disappointing. Getting gear is not as, like, epic anymore as it used to be. It's just like full of Apexis crystal dailies. It sounds horrible to me. I'd much rather stick with the old school version of Vanilla WoW. Or Burning Crusade for that matter. Name every member you know / knew from Vanilla Knights on Primal. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people, and I'm so bad with names. I'll just name the ones that really stuck with me. How about that? Because if I would have to name everyone, I would be here forever. So probably Felicity and Forza, Shipu, Dunkelstein, Water Please, Asteroid, Juve, Herman, Rigor Mortis, Necrit, Nilas, doesn't play anymore, but he's still very memorable because it was Mage. Payload, I'm on 12 already, by the way, that's really good. Remix, the Blomb, I'm not sure if he's in DTP or in Vanilla Knights, but either way, the Blomb, he deserves a shout out. Kin, best Moonkin EU. Who else? Oh my god. There's so many more people. There's gonna be people in this Q&A section who, like in Vanilla Knights, are gonna watch like, oh my god, Hamsterwheel, you idiot, you forgot my name. I'm sorry. But there's a whole bunch of people. At least I named like 14. Come on, you gotta give me that. Anyway, next question. What is your favorite role in a raid, and what is your favorite class for that role? DPS. I used to raid in retail back in Vanilla as a healer, and I thought it was boring, but I couldn't bring up the motivation to level a whole new character to level 60. And when I got into private servers, I went to DPS, and I loved it. That's just my thing. And what is your favorite class for that role? Probably Mage, because I play mostly on the Burning Crusade content. And in Burning Crusade, with a Mage, you can just do so much. You can go full Fire, full Arcane, Arcane Frost, Arcane Fire, full Frost even works. You just have so many different specs you can try out. So, probably the Mage. What private server do you prefer and why? As of right now, Primal, because I know a whole lot of people there and the community is great. Basically, that's it. I mean, in terms of population, it's not great. There are some bugs and everything, but just the community is the reason why I'm staying there. It's just, I've met so many great people there that I don't want to quit. That's basically it. Oh, this is in Dutch. Hoe is het nou? Mis je live Vanilla Knights gitaarbassist wel? Ooh, Astrolel Nathanrel. So that, he basically asked, how's it going? And if I'm missing the live Vanilla Knights guitar sessions. Yes, I sometimes bust out my guitar on TeamSpeak to play guitar and annoy everyone with it. I'm doing great, and I'm kind of missing them. I'm probably going to bring them back soon. Congrats on hitting over 6k subs. My question is, what made you want to start YouTubing? Do you mean like in general? Because I have a few other YouTube channels before this. I'm guessing YouTube in general is because, oh my god, my very first channel was a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 based channel. You can check it out. I'll put it down in the comment section below. And the reason why is because I wanted to make little videos of my roller coasters that I made in that game. And I wanted to start editing with Windows Movie Maker. And I was like, you know what, I'm making these videos anyway. Might as well upload them to YouTube and see if people actually like it. And so I did. And there you go. That was the whole beginning of my YouTube career. And the reason I made this channel is actually the same reason. I wanted to get better at video editing. And I was making videos for my own, just to keep the video editing skills fresh. And then I figured, you know what, I might as well upload them if I'm making them anyway. And if people like it, then I might start taking this channel a little bit more seriously, which happened. So now I'm uploading regularly. So that's how I got into like the whole YouTube thing. Yo Hamster, I'm thinking about coming back to Phoenix now that the portal's open. It'd be really cool to play with a YouTuber. Do you play a lot on Phoenix? Does your guild have openings? I'm not in a actual guild on Phoenix. The microphone is shining, by the way. It's really annoying. There we go. I'm not on a not on one guild on Phoenix. I'm not really in a guild right now. So yeah, that's a thing. And what else did he ask? Do you play a lot of Phoenix? Yes, I still do, but on the Archangel server, which is a server that already has the Burning Crusade content unlocked. But I will definitely check out the Dark Portal opening on the Warsong server. So yeah. Hey Hamster, my question is how you make gold on vanilla, and do you play on Astarius all the time or Primal WoW? I make gold in vanilla by, well, I just told you, just I level characters, I pick up professions, and I take a little bit more time to go my way to gather materials, and that's how I make money. Do I play on Astarius or Primal? That's obvious. I play a lot more on Primal. I don't play on Astarius. So yeah. Do you think you will ever be as great as Priest as Chronic on Primal? Nope. Never. Never gonna happen. When did you stop playing retail and why? I stopped playing retail on my own account before Burning Crusade because I was fed up paying money, and then I stopped playing on my friend's account who I could play on, so I didn't have to pay because I'm a cheapskate. I stopped playing there when I don't know actually why I stopped playing. Pressure from my parents because they wanted me to graduate school. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What's the expansion of private servers? And if it's legal to play on them, is it? If it's fair use or not? What's the expansion? Like, you mean what expansions do they have? If that's your question, then we'll just literally everything from vanilla to Warlords of Draenor. If it's legal to play on them, if it's like, I'm not sure if it's 100% legal. I've asked several people and they all come up with different stories and they don't have any like solid facts to back themselves up. As far as I know, it is legal to play on private servers as long as the private servers, the people that host the private servers, do not charge you money to play there. So that's why you only see like a donation button on their page. That's the only way they can make money. So you don't have to pay to actually play there. You can just like donations are optional, and as long as they have that business model, then I think Blizzard will allow it because they haven't really done anything apart from banning people streaming Nostarius footage, which is kind of weird. But you can still play on them for now. Who knows? Blizzard might change the whole thing and say, nope, no more private servers, screw you guys, and then just shut them all down. Please don't do that, Blizzard. Don't. Have you ever ate ass before? Because that shit is good with some barbecue sauce. No, I've never ate ass before, but you know what? I'll write that down. Thanks for the tip. So if I ever get the chance to eat ass, I'll be sure to bring some barbecue sauce. Hardest raid boss? Probably Kel'Thuzad from Original Vanilla, mainly because what you had to do to get to him in the first place. Also, the computer the average person was playing on, which was garbage, so you got like 10 FPS, and the crappy headsets, and like the very early days of Ventrilo, which wasn't great too. Being a healer and having to farm mats when you have no spell power, no dual talent spec. I think that one, and just the mechanics in itself are just really ridiculously hard. I mean, there's a reason Kel'Thuzad was unkilled for months. So yeah, I think that one. I think my camera's about to die. Give me a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry I had to move a few things because the camera almost died, but we're back. So let's continue. Who's your favorite character in the Warcraft universe? That's probably Thrall, because he's Green Jesus. You can't argue with Green Jesus. You just can't. Will you make a leveling series on Primal WoW? Probably not, because it's a one-times leveling raid server, so the whole series is probably going to be 600 episodes long if I did that, so yeah, that's a definite no. Nostarius is making a TBC server where you can transfer your vanilla character to that server under some conditions. What are your thoughts? That's actually a really good business move, or just a move in general from Nostarius. If they're making like a separate BC server where you can you can still have your character on vanilla and also transfer your character to that BC server, that would be really nice. I mean, if they did that, that'd be amazing. So I think it's a really good move. I wish Phoenix did that. First of all, congratulations on 6K. Been a long time viewer and even played with you when we went to raid Goldshire and Stormwind. It was very fun. Anyways, my question is, when is the Wrath Lich King Let's Play with Nomad coming? Anytime soon. Greetings from Croatia. It's coming very soon. The thing is, first we want to do a few dungeons on the Phoenix server, so, you know, we want to get that out of the way because we have level 70 characters. Might as well do something with it before we move on to Wrath Lich King. But don't worry, I'll keep you guys posted. Don't worry about it. How do you make gold on vanilla servers? Having a hard time on Astarius. I know on Astarius it's probably very hard to make gold because, or I think it is, because you have a lot of people playing there, so the prices on the auction house are probably very low. The thing is, how I always made my gold is by just picking up gathering professions and then going out of my way to collect materials. That's how I did it. I hope it works on Astarius too. I really hope. What is the best Blizz-like Wrath server? That's a good question because I never played on Wrath Lich King. But based on what I've seen, I'm thinking Lordaeron. Yeah, probably Lordaeron. Check that one out. Hey Hamsterwheel, are you planning to play on Corecraft? Are you still hyped? I'm not hyped anymore because I've been waiting for forever, and I'm gonna check it out. Obviously, I want to see what the whole hype is all about because they're spending a lot of time making that server really great. So I'm definitely curious. Am I gonna like legitimately play there? It depends. Like I don't want to give up my raiding schedule right now on Primal. I'm having too much fun there with the people I know. But yeah, I'll just have to wait and see. My question is, will you play Legion and do vids on it? No, I'm staying away from retail. I already talked about this, so yeah. No retail means no Legion videos. Do you have any tips on Hunter PvE specs in TBC? Trying to learn Hunter and it isn't working out that well. Well, I don't know if you watched my Karazhan video, but I suck at Hunters. I really do. And I will tell you one thing though. The research and everything that I did was from a guide on the Phoenix forums. You can basically go to wow-1.com, then go to forums, and then go to the Burning Crusade part of that forum, and then go to Hunter, or the classes one, then Hunter. There's a really good guide on there how to properly play as a Hunter. It just didn't work for me because I didn't spend enough time learning, and I just can't get the rotation right because I suck at Hunters. My question is, would you ever do another Warcraft leveling series? I'm gonna do one very soon with Dr. Nomad on the Gamers District server. Also with Seabird99 and 2 others. We're gonna have to look for those 2. Don't worry, I'll keep you posted. When are we making a video together? I'll be sending you a message very soon. Don't worry. Do you know when you and Nomad are making the Wrath Lich King leveling series? When? Not sure yet. As I said before, we're first gonna do a few dungeons on the Phoenix server, and then we'll move to Wrath Lich King. But don't worry, as I said, I'll keep you guys posted. It's nice to see that people are actually taking a lot of interest in that. So that's a good thing. Thanks for that. Are you gay? Let's just say yes. Sure, I am. Just kidding, but really, did you think you're gonna do another videos on other games? Congrats for 6K. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely doing the games of my childhood thing, and I'm looking at other games I want to cover. I'm not sure what yet, and obviously if I get so bored of WoW that I quit, I will start playing other games because it's a shame to quit WoW and then also quit this channel. So I will definitely be doing other stuff sooner or later. Will you ever cover anything beside private servers? For example, Legion leveling or anything to do with retail or even other games? So I talked about this, so no retail. I'm just gonna stay away from that. And other games, they will come. It's just a matter of time. There you go. Can I level a tune on the BC Phoenix 14 times server? Sure. You just gotta download the client, the 2.4.3 client, and then just go to Phoenix and level there. It's pretty easy. Best TBC private server. That's a really good one because I've only played on one, or two actually. So I played on the Phoenix one and on Smolder Forge. Based on what I've heard, I might be completely wrong here, so if I'm wrong, correct me. But I think Hellground. I heard lots of good news about Hellground. It's a stable population, everything. So I'm thinking that one. I'm thinking. Grats on 6K. My question is, Primal WoW, what do you rate it out of 10? Out of 10. probably a 7 out of 10, because I like the idea. It's a great idea. I mean, it is basically vanilla content with the rat glitching client. That basically means you can raid in vanilla, you can do all the raids, and have the rat glitching talents. So there are a lot of specs viable that weren't viable before, such as Elemental Shaman and Balance Druid. They work so much better now. And some other examples. Shadow Priest too, by the way, works really well. And it has a great community. I love the people there. I know a lot of people on that server. And that's the main reason I'm still playing there, because the people I know there, and they're great. The reason I'm only giving it a 7 out of 10 is because it has some issues. That the population obviously is very low. It's too low. It needs to be higher. There are some bugs that need to be fixed. And yeah, that's probably the two things that bother me the most. The lack of people and the amount of bugs. I mean, Black Millionaire has been out for some time, a lot of time actually, and the ads on Razorgore still don't work. I mean, come on, Primal, get your shit together. Fix that. But yeah, 7 out of 10. So pretty good, but there's a lot of room for improvement. My question is, how did you get into WoW? Did a friend introduce you to it? Did you play the Warcraft games before WoW? Thanks for reading. So I talked about how my friend introduced me to World of Warcraft. So that. And did you play the Warcraft games before WoW? Yes, I did not play Warcraft 1 and 2, because when they came out I was very young, so I did not have any allowance or whatever, so I could not afford them. And I was playing Command & Conquer, the first one, and then Red Alert, and then Doom 2000, one of the best games ever made. But I did play Warcraft 3, and I loved it. And when I heard they were making an MMO of that, I was very interested. And that's how I got into World of Warcraft. And I think, yep, that's it. Yes, that's all the questions you guys have for me. So there you go. That's a little Q&A session. I might do this more often if you guys like it. But yeah, either way, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm Hamsterwheel, and have a good one.